Hi, this is Angela from 𝗦𝗡𝗗𝗏𝗡𝗚 and I make healing crystal jewellery. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for all you Capricorns out there for the spring period, and that will cover March, April, May 2021. I'm going to be using these crystal grid oracle cards and these crystal power tarot cards. If that's the type of video you do like to see, please do click the like and subscribe below. And if you're wanting to see any of my jewellery, please do pop over to 𝗦𝗡𝗗𝗏𝗡𝗚. Thanks very much. So I've already picked out the cards so that I could pick the crystals for you to see. And the first one is the Empress, which is linked to rhodonite. Now, the Empress is talking all about in entering a productive and abundant phase of your life. And the motto to this is, I create what I choose naturally and with joy. And this is foretelling that finances will improve, domestic life will be more harmonious, close relationships with family and friends and romantic partnerships, it will all improve and will lead to increased inspiration. Now, rhodonite actually helps emotional healing, and it heals the heart chakra, and it will reduce your feelings of being upset. It will release fear, and it will increase compassion, and it will increase all your positive emotions. And it will also increase all the good things. Now, this is quite important, the meaning of this stone, because the other cards are not quite so good. So this second one is the Three of Swords. I see things exactly as they are. And whilst the first one was positive, and the second one negative. Now, this could be for two reasons: that you've had something negative in the past and it's going to get better, or you've had quite a nice phase and something's going to happen to disrupt it. So it could be either way. Obviously, I'm doing a general reading for all Capricorns, so I've got to give all interpretations of the card, and some of it may just not resonate at all with you, because obviously with a general reading you can't match everyone. So yeah, this is not such a great card. This is all about loss and heartbreak, and it's also talking about hidden information and that coming to light. This card can often come up where there's some sort of betrayal, especially with romantic relationships, but it can also be family, work. And the thing is that this will all lead to stress and upset. It's sort of, when it's saying about loss and heartbreak, it could be that you lose a relative even, or family member. But it's generally talking, it quite often comes up if you've had somebody have an affair that you're going out with, or you're involved in that person's life. So if one of your family members have an affair and it causes a lot of heartbreak in the family, so it's not necessarily directly related to you. So this could have happened in the past and now it's getting better, or you felt as though everything was all nice and rosy and this is all going to come to light. And it's all, the motto to this is, I see things exactly as they are. And so this is all about seeking the truth. We have the 𝗬𝗟𝗏𝗏 stone with this, and this is representative of getting perspective onto things. It's also leading to increased inspiration as well, and it's also linked to increasing endurance. So obviously endurance with stress and stressful situations. Obviously it's perspective when you're looking to see whether something's true or false. and to see the reality of things. But also the inspiration sort of does link into this card, which is all about things improving a productive phase. So it could be linked to jobs and careers. So for instance, if you think a business is going really well, perhaps there's going to be a bump in the road and somebody's going to betray you in some way. Or, you know, you could think of this as in a bigger thing. The government betrays you, and all the things that were helping your business, the government withdraws, for instance. So that's another interpretation of how this could be play out in somebody's life. So yeah, it's not so good a card, but as I say, the rhodonite is important for bringing in that emotional healing, healing the heart chakra, reducing any upset feelings, releasing fear, increasing compassion. So that's a great one to work with for the Three of Swords as well. So the final card is deep healing, and we have azurite and malachite for that. The green parts in there are malachite. So this is usually, card usually comes after some sort of stressful period. So it does sort of link into the Three of Swords. And it sort of may follow this timeline that you have a really nice period, then some stress happens, and then you go into healing that stress during this spring period. And azurite and malachite bring about deep emotions and bring them to the surface for release and healing. So basically, you don't want to be holding on to emotions. It takes a lot of energy to keep hold of emotions and not to release them. You're much better to bring them to the surface and deal with them and heal them with them and release that energy. When you're doing this deep healing, you can meditate with azurite to bring these emotions to the surface for you. And also you must, while during these meditations, really concentrate on trying to release those emotions as well. So when you release your emotions and release that energy, you're looking at doing some clearing exercises. And the most common one is smudging with sage or with incense, and you smudge all your aura and all your space. And so what you would do is you would open up all your windows so you can let out that horrible energy. And then you use the incense and the sage and to clear the energy and clear yourself and clear the aura. So when I use sage, I would cleanse all around my body to cleanse my aura, and then I'd go around and cleanse the my home as well, with all the windows open to really get rid of that energy. And I always feel as though incense increases the positivity. So after I've cleared with sage, that's when I would light the incense to try to bring that positivity back into your space. So to sum up, it's going to be perhaps some challenges this month for some of you Capricorns. Obviously, it's a general reading, so not necessarily for all of you, and but probably you're going through a peaceful stage. But this could be swapped around, that you've had a stressful stage, go through the deep healing, and then it leads to that peaceful period as well. So it could be both ways around, so that you're leading into a nice peaceful, productive, abundance phase, or you're leading out of it into some deep healing. But you know, whatever way, you'll get through it, and it will lead to a much better you and a much better period of life, I'm sure. If you did enjoy that, or you like these type of readings, please do click the like and subscribe below. I do lots of other videos as well. If you want to see any of my jewellery, please do pop over to 𝗦𝗡𝗚𝗏𝗡𝗏crystals.com and have a browse. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope you have a lovely day. Hope to see you next time. Bye.